Take 6. But anyways, happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. I'm doing an update on my garden. This is Lisa on zone 9, and this is my front yard. I'm doing a video on my front yard and backyard. I haven't did my front yard this first time, but this is an apple tree I grew by seed, but it's considered crab apple because I grew it by seed. But it has a lot of little crab apples. I don't know how they taste, if they're good or bad. Some say they're good, some say they're bad, but we'll see. If not, the birds can eat them or the bugs. But I'm just proud I grew that by seed. Rose bushes here, small rose bush there, uh, flowers there, rose bush there. That's a Japanese maple. Here's my other bushes here. My orange tree. The reason I don't have no oranges this time because I trimmed it down really down. So next season I might, pretty sure I'll get some. So it's okay. I have bell pepper there. I don't know if that's a shoshito or a peppercini, pepper, a Roman tomato. These are called orange huskies. I have a lot of little tomatoes on there. This is my bell pepper. I have 2 I might have to harvest soon, so that's doing good. This is my front yard. Rose bushes, tree, rose bushes there. So let's go in the back. Excuse the noise. The neighbor's riding his 4-wheeler thing, but that's okay. You can start seeing my plants back here. Sorry about the noise and stuff, but I'm doing this update because I have a lot to show how big everything's gotten. I still have carrots here and a zucchini there. Look at my jalapeno pepper gotten huge. I have no jalapenos yet, but I have a lot of flowers. This is my chocolate cherry tomato. I had to stake it with a few stakes because it's huge. And look at the clusters I'm getting. I picked one earlier, but my video didn't come out, but it was really good. It's covering my pepper plant here. It's gone huge. Here's my eggplant. You can see, I think right there I have one huge one back there, and that is a poblano. I have a few poblanos on there. They're getting big. And my potatoes are doing good. My pole bean got wrapped around my tomato steak there, and my pepper steak, I'm sorry. I have a banana pepper there, and my green beans just attached to there. That's great. And then this here, I don't know if it's a butternut or a melon. We'll find out once it fruits. Yeah. This is my pole bean here. It's gotten really bushy. I'm getting beans. I just picked some yesterday, and I'm gonna have to pick some more. Look, it's growing all over my trellis. Right there. And this is my huge zucchini plant, which I haven't been picking my zucchinis. I need to harvest that. And I've been getting a lot of bees, which they're getting angry at me right now because I keep bothering them. My melons are doing good. They're starting to hit the trellis. My green beans are doing good in there. You can see a lot of bees and everything coming into my zucchini. My sweet potatoes are doing good. They're vining out, but I've been putting them over here because I don't want them to vine out on the ground because they'll put all the energy to grow on the ground, and I want them to put the energy in the potatoes. So that's why I just fold it over or wrap it around. So I'll probably get small ones in there, but that's okay as long as I get pretty good sized ones later. Shallots, the shallots are doing better. I pulled out the cauliflower plant because the sun was covering it, plus it was huge. So I just took it out. But I have shallots and they're doing better. Here's my other zucchini plant. I have a little zucchini I have to harvest. I have to harvest some eggplants, which I have eggplants in here. Here's my other tomato plant there, and a green bean growing there, and my cabbage. I have to pull these out because I have a lot of cabbage worms in there. Look at all the holes. That's doing good. So far this area here is doing wonderful. Look at green beans, tomatoes, peppers. I just thank God for everything I'm getting. Really, I really do. Thank you for everything. Sorry about the noises in the morning. Everybody's up now. Like I said, this is my 5th time recording. My thyme's doing good. Chives, I need to trim down. My little tomato plant here, I have 1 tomato and some growing. I don't know how many I'll get because it's in here, but we'll see. I have my pepper plants in here. I have a Italian striped zucchini in there. You can see it right there. And my spaghetti squash is getting big. I have to tie it against this homemade trellis here. I really don't want it to let it grow in the ground, but if it does, I'm going to just leave it. It'll be okay. But we'll see how it does. I'm going to have flowers. See, look at still be in there. Yeah, better leave them alone. I don't want to disturb them. Serrano pepper's doing good. Garlic chive is great. My other sweet potatoes, some over there not doing so good. These ones are doing good. That one is doing okay. I had a couple of them that didn't make it. But I think it's the soil because it dries out so fast. The soil's so soft. It dries out so fast. So I have to constantly try to keep it moist. My strawberries are doing okay in here. Some are doing really good. Some are filling out. Here's the other side of my tomato plant. See, this is going to be a small cabbage, but I'd rather pull it because the cabbage worms will eat that up. Look at all the holes. It's a season for the cabbage worms. If you have brassicas out. My other serrano pepper is doing better. It's gotten bigger. I think those are called Ulysses. I'm not sure, but it's doing good. Here's my sun gold tomatoes. It's gotten so huge. Look at the clusters. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Like I said, I'm so amazed on how. Look at that. How wonderful these are doing. My tomatoes are doing great this season. Really, thank God. I really do thank God for everything I'm growing. Another Roman tomato here. I have an orange cayenne pepper right there. I need to trim down some of the leaves because it's not getting sun. Another zucchini plant here, which I need to harvest another zucchini. And this is my other cabbage one I've had for a while. It's not hard, but I might have to pull it because I'm going to dehydrate it anyway so I could use for later. And my flowers are doing good. Look how beautiful. They're doing so good. My rose bush is hanging in there. Pineapple sage is doing good. Pine berries are doing okay. I need to trim it down. These are flowers I don't know yet, but I think these ones are this one. Can't wait, so beautiful. Lemongrass is doing good. Rosemary bush is doing okay. I still need to trim it down. My raspberries, I just picked some earlier. Sorry, the video didn't come out, but I have a lot of little raspberries growing. My sunflower, I think a bird put a seed in here because I didn't grow no sunflowers. But it's got multiple heads. It's going to be beautiful. Here's my other Roman tomato plant. I don't know if you can see I have tomatoes in there. I'm growing tomatoes everywhere. Look, I still have the clusters here. So beautiful. My peppers. I think that's a banana pepper. I thought it was Marconi, but it's not. Here's my Marconi here. My other sun gold. Doing great. I have cucumbers right here. I have a lot of cucumbers. Roman tomatoes in here. And basil. Tomatoes there. This is my sun gold. I have clusters. Potatoes. My lime. Potatoes.
I don't know what happened to your collar.
Blackberry bush looks beautiful. No berries, but looks good. Figs. A lot of figs. My other zucchini plant, which I have to harvest my zucchini in there. It's huge. Key lime, have a lot of little key limes. Another Roman tomato here. A lot of flowers. I think I only have one tomato so far. And my miniature spaghetti squash is doing good. These are the tiny tomatoes. They're doing good. Neighbor's flowers grew over underneath the fence. Doing good. Avocado tree. Here's my other fig tree. It's doing great. Look at all the figs on there. I have a lot of figs. Can't wait. Little carrots. Blueberry bush. It's doing. I don't know what to do. If anybody could tell me what I should do with it, what to feed it, I don't know. It's hanging in there, but I'm trying my best. Here's my other tomato plant. Look at the huge tomato and butternut squash. I think this is the honey one, or I don't know. It looks small, so, but that's okay. If I still consider a butternut, honey, whatever. It's gonna be good. I planted pepper in there and more cucumbers. My towers are doing good. Here's my towers. That hasn't died down yet, so it's not time to pick my potatoes. And here's my other side. I have more potatoes growing on that side. But so far, so good. This I have to tie down. I forgot. I was tying my tomato plants, and I guess I forgot that one. I need to do it because I broke one yesterday because it's so thin. I tried tying, it just snapped off. So I got to tie it. And here are my other side, my towers here. Everything's doing okay on my towers. Yeah, but I've been getting slugs and snails. I'm gonna have to take each one off and clean it off and put more soil because they're hiding underneath. So anybody has towers, just make sure you top off the containers. But I didn't have soil at the time. I have a little bit now. I have to get more because I know I'm gonna need more to top it off. But yeah, they'll hide underneath, and spiders. The spiders don't bother me as much as the slugs and snails. I'm gonna have to take each one off and clean it out. They ate a lot of my plants and stuff, and they got overwatered because I have these little flies, which is my fault. I overwatered it. My daisies are doing good. And here is my other strawberry little plant. I have like strawberries growing. I bought these onions at Ace on clearance. I need to plant them out. These tomatoes are from Suckers. Look how great that one's doing. This one's doing okay. But I have more rooting in the house. I'm going to plant out. See, they're right there. They're all rooted down. I have to plant them out. Here's my other sun gold. I have a lot of clusters, but these ones are thinner because this is more shaded over here. But I still getting some tomatoes. My granddaughter loves them. I just like picking them off. I have a little cluster there already. I have basil. These are my potato plants. I hope I get a lot of potatoes this time. Even if they're little or a little bit, that's okay. I just thank God I get something. You know, just appreciate everything I'm growing. This is where the one cherry tomato snapped off because I tried to tie it down. But that was my fault. Here's my other chocolate cherry tomato. It's huge. I have a lot of flowers, getting a lot of tomatoes. A lot of tomatoes there. Yeah, so I'm just doing an update to show you guys how I'm doing. Oh, I didn't even see that huge strawberry in there. It's turning already. I'm going to show you some tomatoes over here that are getting early blight. I think it's a soil, but I'll show you in a minute. Here's my pink lemonade. I have a pepper plant in there. I think jalapeno. I have basil. Something's eating it up, but it's making it. Here's my other sun gold. I had to put it in here because I didn't know where to put it. It's doing great. I trim it down on the bottom, which I have to do again. But look at all the beautiful flowers. and all the little fruits I'm getting. This is the best season of tomatoes for me. This is another tomato plant here. I think it's a Roman tomato. And here's another one. This is what I'm talking about. See the bottom? Usually that's a sign of early blight or in rot. But I picked a couple of them off. I'll show you in a second. I gave it bone meal because it needs calcium. I think it dries. This soil dries out really fast. So I think every time I water, I'm over watering it and getting blight. I mean, it dries out. I even stick my finger in there and everything's so dry, so I water it. But I think it's just getting too much water. I don't think I'll plant tomatoes in here next time. I think I'll just plant my herbs and stuff in here. So, and this is another tomato plant here. But some of them are doing good. This one here is the one that I've been finding blight. I don't want to pull the whole plant out because some of the tomatoes are making it, but I just pull out the blight tomatoes. Like I said, I gave it bone meal. I fed them today. Let's see how it goes. But if it comes down to I have to pull it out, don't put it in your compost. Put it in the garbage, or I have a city recycling bin. I just put it in there because you don't want to put it in your compost because that in rot and the blight and everything will stay in your compost, and you don't want that because it will kill your plants. My lemon tree is doing good, and some carrots here. I'm going to pull one for the guinea pigs in a minute. My tiny tomatoes are doing good over here. They've gotten bigger over here than the ones over there, but they're doing good. But you know, I just want to do an upgrade. Everything's doing great. Everything's growing. Here's my potato plant, my other one right here. I have a strawberry. These ones I bought at Ace. I think these ones were on sale too. See all the little flies? It's my fault. I overwatered these towers. You're not supposed to. I took the tops off because the slugs were underneath the top, so I just took it off. But I'm gonna have to take each one off and pull each one out. But here are the tomatoes. They have early blight. See that? Yeah. Just throw that in your garbage or city bin or whatever. These are the cucumbers I harvest in one Roman tomato, small, but I'm gonna sit it on the counter and turn red for my granddaughter. She'll eat it. But this is my third year, and some plants are doing good, and some plants are not. You get good bugs, bad weather, good weather. But you know, don't give up. I almost gave up the first year, but I told myself, no, I need to grow my own food for my family. Vegetables are getting so expensive, and they don't look too good in the stores and stuff. This area, I'm not going to plant anything in the fall because I still have those 2 raised beds I want to put up in this area. I'm going to put one this way and put one over there that way. So once I put those up and fill them up, then by then maybe I'll have time to plant fall vegetables, but I'm not sure yet. It might take a while because everybody works, I work. So if I have time to do it, if not, I have containers and other areas to put fall plants. Oh, and here's the side of my fence. My green beans are doing good. My oregano, I'm letting it flower. I still have a lot of dry oregano inside. My lavender and alyssum, I think that's what they're called. But just doing an update. You know, plant in containers. I'm using this old recycling bin that we got in the first time they started recycling yard waste years ago, and I'm using it as a container. And I need to cover up that pepper because the roots are showing. But you know, don't give up. You know, just hang in there and plant some food for yourself, for your family, for your friends. Believe me, it's worth it. You know, you'll get frustrated for a while because some bad insects will kill them, bad weather will kill them. But you know what? Just hang in there because this is the best I've gotten this season. So this is Lisa doing her update on her garden. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. And be safe out there and have a good day. Bye.